Welcome to Matt's Kids Gym Parent Orientation. I'm Nancy Wilson, the director of MATSS of Syosset, also known as Matt's Kids Gym. I look forward to meeting and seeing each and every one of you and your children over the course of the next few days and weeks. The MATSS staff is so excited to begin the new school year and hoping it will be a great one. I am sending this video to you to go over some of the policies and procedures that pertain to all of our customers, regardless of their child's age. Please feel free to take notes and jot down any questions you may have. Then you can email us at mattssciosetschool@gmail.com and we will be happy to answer them. MATSS has a great support staff. Miss Sam is our assistant director. She has many responsibilities, but the most important is that she becomes acting director when I am not on premise. Our customer service representatives are Kathy, who is the supervisor of our customer service department, Miss Jill, who handles our billing and school customer service department, and Ms. Cheryl is our assistant manager and also a customer service representative. These three staff members all answer phones, respond to emails, and are responsible to keep our children's files up to date with current medical and immunization records. This job can be extremely busy and overwhelming at times. To help us, please try to hand in new medical statements and updated immunization forms every time your child goes to the doctor. If everyone would comply with this simple request, it would eliminate the need for our customer service representatives to constantly have to review files. Many of the things we ask of parents are directly related to compliance with the New York State Office of Child and Family Services, our licensing agency. All families will receive a copy of our parent handbook by email, which has all the information you need to know and the most recent New York State OCFS COVID protocols and recommendations. The significant difference that the last COVID guidelines and the current one is that these statements are now recommended and not mandated. Therefore, unless something changes, COVID is going to be handled like any other virus, such as conjunctivitis or the flu. The ill child will have to stay home, but the rest of the class will not have to quarantine. Many of the health and safety procedures we implemented since March 13th of 2020 worked well, so we are keeping them in place. Please inform our customer service or front desk staff if you don't receive these documents so that we can make sure we have your current email and can send them directly to you. Communications with our parents is key. The number one priority in all relationships is good communication. We strive to do this consistently, whether in person, via email, via our website, and through Class Dojo. Since the initial school closing in March of 2020, we have used Class Dojo for all things related to our nursery school and summer program. Class Dojo is a great platform and teaching tool for our teachers and students. It is also a great way for our teachers to communicate directly with parents, upload classwork, and set up student portfolios. In addition, we showcase school-wide events as well as the monthly director's notes, the mini monthly calendar, and all important notices that pertain to everyone, such as Department of Health alerts. If you want to communicate with your teacher, there is a messaging option on Class Dojo that is confidential and private. Our Gmail account is being used by all of our customer service representatives for administrative purposes and is not private. Our IT person for Class Dojo is Wes Clinton. He will be setting up all the classes and then sending you instructions on how to register both you and your children. It is extremely important that you register for Class Dojo because all communications will be done through this platform. About our center, our staff qualifications, all head teachers are certified and our employees are all first aid and CPR certified. They are all fingerprinted and background checked. All of us take 15 hours of continuing education units covering all 10 required New York State Office of Child and Family Services category. We also have another accreditation called Angel Watch. We are the only daycare center in the area that received this honor. It includes security cameras that are directly connected to fire and police stations. Angel Watch provides 12 trainings for our staff on lockdowns, active shooter, bomb threats, etc. This year we will be going online, but we need 100% participation from our families. This means that you will get a password that allows you to log in and view the classroom cameras. This access is limited to just classrooms and only for a few minutes. You will be receiving a waiver which should be filled out and returned as soon as you get it. Each and every classroom and all of our gyms are equipped with first aid kits. We run monthly fire drills. This teaches and prepares our staff and children to leave the building and assemble based on different scenarios. In the event that we need to evacuate the building, we have an evacuation plan and arrangement with 3 of our neighbors, the Hub, Bounce, and Syosset Bowling. During the year, we run 2 shelter-in-place drills. We are required by law to perform these drills. We will assemble together in our large gym and prepare in case outside emergencies occur, such as a bad storm or outside intruder scenario. The immunization forms I have already mentioned, but these are extremely important because New York State, when they do an inspection, will look at all of our children's files and they must be up to date. Security access. We are still not completely out of the woods in regards to COVID-19, but many changes during the year. That may change during the year. So at the beginning of our school year, only our staff and essential workers will be allowed on premise from the hours of 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Essential workers consist of therapists, CEITs, New York State office inspectors, and repairmen such as plumbers, electricians, and technicians. Security access card will be issued to our daycare parents who pick up their children after 4 p.m. We will be sending out, it's called an Ages and Stages questionnaire. We will send you a letter of explanation and instructions about this questionnaire. Everyone will receive one of these for each child in your family attending MATSS. This is an internationally recognized research-based screening and assessment tool for the early childhood years. It provides documentation for both the parent and the teacher to assess a child's development and lends itself to recognize if a child is on average, above average, below average, and in certain areas that can be addressed if necessary. Your child will receive their school bag at Meet the Teacher or on the first day of school. The bags are color coordinated with your child's classroom and has their name on it. Please label all of your child's belongings. As we are a gym school and children get to go from gym and into warm-up rooms, each child's belongings should be labeled with first and last name, including their shoes. An extra set of appropriate clothing should be provided. This should go with whatever season we are in. Regarding lunch bags, snacks, and allowable foods, lunch boxes, snacks, and beverages containers must be labeled with first and last name. Teachers check each child's lunchbox to assure our nut-sensitive policy is being followed. If an item cannot be identified as something that fits our policy, you will receive a call from us regarding the item in question. There are currently no peanut tree nut containing products permitted in the program at any time. Packaged items which indicate either peanuts or tree nuts varieties, such as an ingredient and homemade items which are found to contain these ingredients, will not be served within our facility. Packaged items which specify produced in a facility which processes nuts or may contain peanuts or tree nuts and processed on equipment are also not permitted for consumption in the center at this time. Please be sure packaging and list of ingredients are in English. All foods provided by families and the program for individual or shared consumption must be in accordance with this food safety policy. The policy can be found in the parent handbook on page 17. Arrival and dismissal and our carpool. As many of you are aware, we provide a valet kids carpool drop-off service. Our carpool service will remain the same as last school year and this summer. During the first few days of school, the carpool will take longer while everyone, including the children, adapt to the system. Please be patient. We have to screen every child before they come into our center. There is going to be approximately 2 to 3 entrances that will be used for both arrival and dismissal. You will receive instructions on where to drop off and pick up your child by email. The teachers will also any questions you have regarding this procedure at Meet the Teacher. Daily attendance, closings, and missed school days, and sickness. We take attendance and conduct a daily health review of all who come into our center. It is important for our children to arrive on time to start the day and to be picked up on time. Delays on both ends impact our teachers' ability to properly begin teaching their class in the morning and then to clean up their classrooms and prepare for the next day at the end of the class. If you are running late, we'd appreciate a call. Please be aware that we will impose a late charge if pickup delays become chronic. We provide a calendar to everyone, both by email and in your folder. The calendar shows our openings and closing. In case of inclement weather, the other facility emergencies, we communicate through Dial My Calls, which is a robo-texting email system, and Class Dojo. We will also try to post it on Optimum and Fios, but last year this did not always work. We will be sending out a test robo-text call or email once we are settled into the new routines. We will give you a notice of when we are sending it. If you do not receive it, please let us know so that we can make the necessary changes. We only allow one phone number per family to be in this service. If we have an emergency closing or if we have missed days, our policy is similar to the public school districts. We generally do not make up bad weather or emergency closing days. There are 2 snow days built into our calendar. In addition, there are no makeup days if your child personally misses a day. If your child becomes sick while at our center, you must have a 30-minute backup plan. What this means is that once we call you, you must arrange for your child to be picked up within 30 minutes. This is for the general health and safety of your child, as well as our staff and children. Please make sure if you are further away, possibly because you work in the city, you must pre-arrange for an alternate safety net person you authorize to pick up your sick child. The end of the day and dismissal. A reminder, if someone other than yourself is picking up your child, please notify the teachers with a written note, and the person picking up must also know your password and have a picture ID with them. No child will be released without the password and identification. If you are running late, we'd appreciate a call. Please be aware that we will impose a late charge if picking up delays become chronic. For the first time in 2.5 years, we are going to actually offer our Anyone in Me program. We are also bringing back a lot of our after-school classes. A schedule will be provided in the folder given to you at Meet the Teacher. The Anyone in Me program is running on Wednesdays and Fridays. If you are interested, please call. The after-school classes, we are offering sports, gymnastics, dance, and enrichment. We provide on-site classes taught and coached by many of our own talented and credentialed staff. And as most of you are aware, we host a wonderful assortment of collaborative programs. Soccer Shots, amazing athletes, and this year, Race USA Hub is going to offer STEM, STEAM, chemistry, and robotic classes. These classes are currently scheduled to begin on September 13th. I want to thank you for watching this video and for entrusting your children's care, education, and learning experiences with us. We are looking forward to a great year. Have a great day.